John Henry was a baby boy sitting on his mama's knee. Said the big bent tall on the sea, no road's gonna be the death of me. Well, it's gonna be the death of me. Well, it's gonna be the death of me. Thought it's gonna be the death of me. John Henry went in the town. He went in the town to drive. The rocks were so tall, John Henry was so small, till he laid down his hammer and he cried. Thought he laid down his hammer and he cried. Well, he laid down his hammer and he cried. Thought he laid down his hammer and he cried. John Henry had a little woman. Her name was Polly Ann. When Henry got sick and he could not work, Lord, Polly drove steel like a man. Lord, Polly drove steel like a man. Well, Polly drove steel like a man. Well, Polly drove steel like a man. Put one hole in the heading, you can put one hole in the side. Well, the mountain was so tall, John Henry was so small, till he laid down his hammer and he died. Thought he laid down his hammer and he died. Thought he laid down his hammer and he died. Thought he laid down his hammer and he died.
Hey, it's Samantha. What are you doing? Yeah, I got the role. You get this. Guess who the director is? Max Foster. Yeah, I know. I can't believe it. He's totally changed. He's really organized. He's got a pretty good script. I mean, the story's really good.
Photo studio? No, he's not in yet. Okay, I'll tell him when he comes in.
Hey, Max.
Hey, Vic. Steph called. She says she's on her way.
Okay. So, did you do your audition yesterday?
Yeah. I think they went well. I gave the part to my ex-girlfriend.
Really? Isn't that a little weird? Why did you give it to her?
She's the best one.
Yeah, well, I'm at the clinic. I just had my appointment. Okay, I guess. I mean, I won't find anything out for another 2 weeks. I know. Well, I mean, I could find out Monday, but I'd have to go out to the lab and pick up the results myself. It's like 150 miles. But the nurse at the front office was saying that if you cut through the woods, it would only be like 30 miles. I'm gonna go crazy with this. I can't stand not knowing. I just don't know if I can do this, if I can do the film and wait.
So what are we doing today?
Have you met Steph? Well, Oasis wants to do a full calendar on her, so she's coming in.
A whole calendar? What's so great about her?
She's good. I've worked with her a lot. She's a pro. So in this movie of yours, you're gonna use film?
Yeah, Super 8.
Super 8. I use Super 8 for home movies. Why Super 8?
I want to challenge the way the audience sees this woman, you know, as like time and movement are unstable around her, and I want the visuals to support that.
Uh-huh. So, you're gonna shoot this next week. Everything ready? I mean,
Yeah, I think so.
do you need any helpers?
Nope.
Okay.
Is Vic here?
Yeah, I think so. Vic! Are you,
Steph.
Yeah.
Hey, Vic.
Hey. Oh, Max, this is Steph.
Nice to meet you.
You know, Steph's a musician. You need some music in your film, soundtrack, anything like that? She's the one to go to. She's already got a country western album out.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be any music.
Look, okay, Max, get a artist release form out for her, and we need copies of that, all that shit. No, it's in the second room. And somewhere around here, I have got a film shoot schedule. Wait a minute, here it is. All right? All right, so I'm gonna go in the other room, I'm gonna adjust some lights, and I think that we might do some film tests.
Tests?
Well, you know, I mean, I told you that Max is going to do a black and white film, so I thought we might do some black and white also.
Do you think the Oasis is going to be okay with that? They probably just want the basic TNA shots. Black and white might really confuse them.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, but Vic, I mean, I think you should go ahead and take some. I mean, it won't hurt anything.
All right, look, just go ahead and do the paperwork, all right?
Even this a disembodied voice, which I suppose is the way we're hearing this.
Hey, Max, would you come in here a minute, please? I need you to hold this bounce card. Hey, Max, all right. Here, grab this. Hit the left side of her face. Good. Oh, shit. All right, just hang on a minute.
So you in school?
No. Are you in school?
Nope.
All right, Max, phone's for you.
Hello?
Hey, it's me. What's up? Working on that script. Trying to, at least. I just can't focus, you know? I think I'm gonna have to drop the project.
What, you're walking where? Yeah, Big Brutus. What's over there that you have to walk to? Yeah, there's sort of an industrial complex over there. So what, it's a lab, a clinic? What do you have to get there? Results? What kind of test is it? Is it a... Oh, okay, you're right, I shouldn't have asked. I mean, it's none of my business. It's private stuff. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, so there's no way you can do this? Well, yeah, a little. I mean, I got my crew ready. People have taken off work. The film stock's ready.
Yeah, I think I have to quit the film.
Okay, so you're walking. Why?
I figure I could do it in like 3 days, leave Friday and get there by Monday. I think it's actually a really good idea. I think I really gotta do this, for myself. I think it'll be really good for me,
All right. Listen, I want you to think about this, okay? This is a big deal for me. So think about this. I think I can rewrite the film.
So he's going to follow you?
He and 2 other people. I didn't say yes. I'm supposed to be thinking about it.
Are you thinking about it?
I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do. They said that they would follow behind me and they wouldn't bother me unless they wanted to shoot something.
I think you're gonna do it. You're gonna tell him yes.
I don't know yet.
Hey, Vic, how come Steph's not up here?
Oh, I took all that stuff years ago. Steph's not in any of that. I don't do that stuff anymore.
She's just gonna cancel out on you?
No, not exactly. I mean, she's got a lot of stuff going on right now. She's waiting for some kind of test result.
I told him not to use his ex-girlfriend for an actress.
You never said that.
Well, it should be obvious.
So she's got to go get this test result, and she doesn't feel like she can concentrate on the role. So she's going to walk to this clinic this weekend across a forest preserve. Well, I'm starting to think she's a little crazy right now.
Well, you're going to rewrite the whole story for him.
Yeah. I hope she'll go for it. And I think she might, but if she can do it, it's got to be this weekend, and my crew can't do it this weekend.
What do you mean? She's waiting on this test result. What kind of test?
I don't know. She wouldn't tell me. It's not like I need a big crew or anything. I mean, I only had a few people scheduled anyway.
Is she pregnant? Does she have AIDS?
I don't know what kind of test it is. I mean, I asked her, and she said it was a private thing.
Does she have a boyfriend?
I don't know.
Well, how big of a crew do you need?
Just a couple of people. Someone to run light, someone to run sound.
I bet she's got a boyfriend. I'll bet she thinks that she might be
A
pregnant.
light person and a sound person, that's it?
Yeah, that's it. But that's not the kind of test that you have to wait on. You can do that test at home.
That's true. Hope she doesn't have AIDS.
Photo studio. Oh, hi. Yeah. Well, absolutely. We'll give you all the space you need. We'll use the walkie-talkies, and you can come and do the scene and then go off and do whatever you have to do. Great. Terrific. No, I promise. Yeah, I really think this is going to work well. I think it's going to be good. Oh, I had a backup crew scheduled. They can work this weekend instead of next weekend. Yeah, so everything's arranged here. Yeah, you always make a contingency plan. So I had my producers make all the contacts, go do all the paperwork. So now, are you sure this is going to work for you? Yeah, I really think this might be good for you. I think it might help. Yeah. Well, thanks. Yeah. Well, I know this is a big thing for you to do, so I'll be in contact, or my producers will be in contact, give you all the information, where, when, all that stuff. Great. I'll talk to you soon. Oh, she can do it. I gotta get a film crew.
But you just said that you had backup crew and producers and all that.
Yeah, well, I want her to think this is all together and organized.
So you just lied to her?
She doesn't like things that aren't planned out. She won't do it if she thinks it's thrown together at the last moment, so I gotta find a film crew.
Hey Max, I need you to fill out that release paperwork for Steph. I think they're about, I don't know, 4 forms from the last sheet that she never got to. And I think they're in the middle drawer, maybe in the file cabinet where the rest of Steph's paperwork is.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe that file got moved, I don't know. Just look around until you find it. Get her to sign the stuff. And you fill in our PO numbers and addresses and all that shit, then make a copy and give it to her. She knows what to do. Anyway, just ask her what to do. She'll know. But also, while you're in that middle drawer, check on the release form for that other girl that was in here last week. She said she never signed anything. I swear to God she did. In fact, I know she did. I mean, how else will I know how to spell her name? But anyway, we got to get all that paperwork current because that lawyer is probably going to come by next week, and I want him to think that we do everything right around here, because we do. Right, Steph? Everything right? Except for you, Max. You can't get your film done right, but you will. I have confidence in you. You and your black and white aesthetic. Lots of grain, jumpy shutters. Whoa, speaking of black and white, did you put that film of Steph in the Dropbox for Image Point? If they don't have that film by tomorrow, I won't get it back until Monday. I really want to see what they're discussing.
Are you guys sure you want to do this? It saved my ass and everything, but it's a lot to ask.
Well, I know it's a lot to ask, but you're going to help me, right?
How many shots are you going to take?
2, 3, 4. I got to have 12 altogether. So I'm going to take 2 in the forest. I'm going to take 2 at Big Brutus, and we'll come back here and I'll finish it off.
What exactly is Big Brutus?
It's a big coal mining shovel. It's huge. It's like 150 feet tall. It used to carve big cuts into the ground. They'd take the coal out. Now it's just idle. It's just sitting out there rusting.
Well, wait, doesn't this seem just a little strange? I mean, basically, we're gonna be following your ex-girlfriend across a forest preserve on the way to some lab where she's picking up these tests from some medical thing, and I mean, all the while she's gonna be way out in front of us because she wants to be alone, and we're all heading towards some giant coal shovel?
Yeah, it's probably going to be a little strange.
Well, these pictures that you're planning for the trip, they're gonna be like the stuff that's on your walls and the ones in the books?
I don't know.
But that's pretty much gonna be the style, right?
I don't know, something like that. I don't know. Hey, you must be Sam.
Samantha, yeah.
Ah, Samantha. I'm Victor.
So, are you coming with us on this excursion?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a gaffer. I'm gonna do the lights.
Aren't we filming outside?
All right. We're basically going to be in two groups. Sam, Samantha will be one group. She'll take off into the woods. We'll wait about 10 minutes or so, and then we're going to follow her. Each group is going to have a map, a compass, a whistle, a walkie-talkie, and a cell phone. Sam, you got your cell phone?
Yeah.
All right, so Samantha, once you get into the woods a little ways, we're probably going to shoot a scene, so I'll just call you on the walkie-talkie, okay?
Why don't we just use our cell phones?
Roaming charge.
All right, so we use the cell phones only in case of emergency. And Sam, just leave your walkie-talkie on all the time because I got extra batteries.
And the whistles are in case everybody's batteries die?
Oh yeah, you never know.
I'll take a whistle.
Okay. And Sam, you get the other whistle.
Sorry, I just sort of wanted to walk.
We'll give you all the space you need, all right? Let's just take care of the map stuff and then you can take off.
Sorry, I've got a lot on my mind. It's okay. I'll take a map.
Okay. Compass,
Yes.
walkie-talkie. All right, so. I've marked this spot on the map. Big Brutus is over here, so in order to get there, you need to stay on a heading of 195 degrees, so we're going south-southwest. Get it?
Right.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Okay. I'm off.
Good luck.
We'll be calling after a while. Let's go.
Max, hold up. I think we got a really good place to shoot right here.
Hello?
Hi there, how are you?
Good. A little tired.
How your feet holding up?
Fine. I stepped in some mud. Now my boots weigh like 100 pounds.
Have you checked your compass lately?
Still good. 195 degrees. How far do you think we've gone?
I don't know, about 6 miles. Listen, you feel like taking a break? Vic wants to take some pictures of stuff and then we'll probably be ready for you.
Max? Why is there so much static?
I don't know, it could be the trees. You might be a little more than 100 yards in front of us.
Can they hear you?
No. They're looking for a place to shoot. For some kind of a calendar, I think.
So, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna help? I mean, there aren't any lights, right?
No, we'll be using a bounce card. I'll probably hold a bounce card. It's the same thing Vic will be doing when I take shots of you, okay?
Okay. I'm gonna read. Just call me when you're done.
Oh man, 195 degrees is that way. We came from that way.
Samantha.
Yeah?
Listen to my whistle. Did you hear that?
No.
Tell her to blow her whistle.
Here goes, listen. Did you hear that?
No,
Where are you?
it looks like I screwed up, so I'm not really sure where we are, but we might be a long way from you.
Is that why there's so much static? How long is a long way?
Well, the range on these things is 5 miles, so it can't be any further than that.
But it sounds like they're almost out of range.
Yeah.
So I'm about 5 miles away.
Sam, I'm really sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. It's a nice spot here.
We'd come and find you, but the problem is I don't know which direction we should head, so if we take off now, we might be further away from you.
Max, it's okay. I'll be fine. You guys just stay there and I'll stay here and you can find me in the morning. Or I can find you. I mean, you guys are the ones that got lost. This is what I wanted to do. Come out here by myself.
True.
Let me have that. Samantha?
Yeah?
Samantha, leave your walkie-talkie on all night, okay? And just call me if you get scared or lonely or anything. All right? I think she's scared. I think we should go try to find her.
I'll be fine. Really?
Okay. See you in the morning.
I think I'm going to go try to find her. You guys stay here. I could probably get to her before dark.
What?
I don't think that's such a good idea.
I don't think she should be out there by herself.
I can guarantee you she won't respond well to that. I guarantee that.
Yeah?
Not at all. I'm really sorry I got us lost, guys.
Look, it's not your fault. You didn't know. Come on, let's get this finished before the light dies.
Dumbass.
I think I'm going to see about setting up my tent. So, Steph, what are you going to do? You going to sleep outside?
I don't know. Is there room for me in there?
Sure.
Do you snore?
No.
Bullshit.
I swear to God, I've never snored my whole life.
I don't believe you.
I promise.
I'll think about it.
Max, first thing in the morning, I think we ought to go find Samantha. I mean, she's closer to where we have to go than we are, so...
How do we find out where we are?
All right, we know where we started, right? So, we all probably left that same spot, walking at about the same speed. We extend a line out, draw a circle, and all of us have to be somewhere within the circumference of the circle. All right. Okay. We started here, right? Okay. We all probably walked about the same speed.
Samantha.
Samantha, are you there? It's Steph. Testing 1, 2, 3.
I think you're there. You're just not picking up. Are you asleep? I guess you want your privacy. Well, if it were me, I'd be a little freaked out.
If you are freaked out, even just a little bit, you can rest assured that Vic's got
A foolproof plan to get to you. He seems to be pretty worried about you.
Max told me that you're waiting on the results for some test or something.
Well, anyway, good luck.
That sounds good anyway.
So what does Samantha do in your film?
I don't know. She's on a journey. Sort of a spiritual journey. The only thing is, after the film ends, she dies. And it's her voice that narrates the film. She tells you that you're watching someone who's about to die but doesn't know it. She thinks she's going to have this spiritual epiphany, and she does. But then she dies in this really meaningless way.
That sounds pretty intense.
Yeah, maybe.
So what's up with you and Samantha?
What do you mean?
Well, what's it like directing your ex-girlfriend? Does Samantha know she's playing a dead person?
Well, she's playing a living person who's about to die.
Did you think about that in terms of her test?
Yeah. I mean, she agreed to do it, you know, and it's only her voice that's playing a dead person. If she hadn't been okay with it, I don't think she would have agreed.
Do you hear that?
Side 44. Not exactly like we're in the wilderness here.
That's kind of sad.
You ever watch Star Trek, the old one?
Of course.
You know, when Kirk and Spock and Scotty would all beam down with those guys in the red shirts, and they would look around examining the place, sort of checking out the environment. Remember, there would be this background sound, sort of a mysterious, lonely, kind of a wailing sound.
Like wind or something.
No. Well, sort of, except it was more musical. It was always very sad, very lonely, very far away. You could barely hear it. It was an incredible sound. I used to love that sound.
So the highway is our background sound.
Yeah. Spock and Kirk beamed down to this very spot. That's what they'd hear. That would be the mysterious background sound of this planet.
Hey Vic, hold up. I'm gonna call Sam. Hey Sam, you there?
Yeah?
Good morning, how you doing? Well, hopefully we're on our way to you. Vic figured out the way we should be going. So, in a little while we're gonna start blowing our whistle every 10 minutes or so, and then you just call us when you hear it, okay?
Hey, Max?
Yeah.
Are Steph and, Vic, are they right there? Can they hear?
I can move away, hold on. Okay, what's up?
Did they go ahead with the photo shoot?
Yeah, they did.
Did he take nudes of her?
Yeah.
So, what exactly is this for?
Some kind of a calendar, I think.
So, like, a pinup calendar?
Yeah, I guess so. It's, he's gotta do 12 setups. That's all I know.
So it's basically porn.
Well, I don't know if it's exactly porn, Sam.
I mean, it's going to go up in auto shops everywhere. I mean, the mechanics are going to get off on it. I just think it's pretty disgusting. And I'm not happy about working on a project with porn people.
Porn people? All right, come on, let's go.
Hello?
Hey, Samantha. It's Vic. How you doing? Well, I thought I'd just call to see how you're doing because, I know something's going on with you. I don't know quite what, but, I had the idea that I was just thinking about you, and I thought maybe if you thought about this journey as a kind of a mythical journey, this walk through the woods, like the Greek myths. Did you ever study that in school?
Yeah?
Well, when those guys would trek through treacherous country trying to find some kind of, some kind of answer at the end of their trek. They wanted to find some kind of resolution. God knows I could use some answers too. And, and I thought if, maybe it would have some meaning, this being lost, although, we're the ones that got lost, but the clinic or whatever it is that you're looking for.
Come on, Vic.
Yeah, well, I'm going to try to catch up with Steph and Max, but I just wanted to let you know I was thinking about you. And I know that we're going to catch up with you soon. All right?
Yeah.
All right. Take care. Bye.
So how exactly are we going to do this? I mean, the script just says she runs in the woods.
Right. So you'll just be running, okay? Whatever that means to you right now, okay? So I want you to start over there. I'm going to end up over here. I'm going to shoot it about 4 or 5 times. I'm going to get one of your feet, one of your legs, one of your hands, and then one of your shoulder girdle, one of your head in profile. And I'll be running alongside you with the camera, all right?
Okay.
Jeff, I'm gonna need you to run alongside me. And Vic, I'm gonna need a balance on that animal because she's running into the light. And action. All right, I think that's good.
Okay, don't you want one of myself? I mean, my whole body?
No, I just want the different parts, hands, feet, and so on. That's what I want. Yes?
So just body parts.
Right.
Hey, look, while we're here, I think I'd like to take some shots. I'd like to try something out.
Are you pregnant? Do you have cancer? Do you have HIV?
Can I ask you a question?
Sure, go ahead.
Why do you let Vic take those kinds of pictures of you?
What kinds of pictures?
You know, for like the calendar or whatever.
Why do you let Max take movies of you?
I'm beginning to wonder.
No, really, I mean, why did you audition?
Well, it's different. I mean, this is like a film or an art project or something.
Meaning you won't get paid.
Well, that's true.
I get paid really well.
Okay. But this film is like an expression or an artistic statement or something.
That'll probably be shown at a film festival or art school or something, right? And they'll see your image moving around on the screen and they'll think of you as a character. Well, that's exactly what Vic and I are doing. It's just for a different audience. I mean, it's just as much of a collaboration, if not more so, and we know our target audience just like you guys know the art house crowd.
Yeah, but your target audience is just looking at your breasts.
Aren't you a little young?
It happens in young women.
Can it kill you?
Yeah, but they say it's highly treatable.
Does it hurt?
Sometimes.
I don't think this film is going so well.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't think Sam likes it.
Well, you do a lot of telling.
What do you mean?
I don't know. You just, you do a lot of telling.
I don't think this film is going so well.
Hey,
Hey,
is it okay to approach?
sure.
Okay? Okay, I mean, I don't want to intrude upon your space or anything. We're trying to build a fire over here.
Don't worry about it.
So, how's it going?
What, you mean with me personally or with the film?
Well, either, or both.
I don't know about this film.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't think I like the way he's going about it.
So, how's everything else going? How you doing?
I'm okay. I guess I'm okay.
You know, if you had something on your mind, something you wanted to talk about, which one of us do you think you'd talk to? Who do you think would be the best listener?
I don't know.
Well, if you ever feel like talking to anybody, I'll be right over there.
Thanks.
Do you want my honest opinion? I mean, I don't really know you that well at all.
Yeah, okay.
I think you have a control issue.
You do.
I think that you try to withhold information from Samantha, and it's almost like you don't want her to know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's partly true.
But knowledge is power. So when you don't give her any knowledge, you're not giving her any power. And being behind the camera is a much more powerful position than being in front of it. Can I have that?
Sure.
Do you like Johnny Cash?
He's okay, I guess.
When he was at the height of his career in like 1965, he was an alcoholic. He was addicted to prescription drugs, to painkillers. So he just went wandering off, and nobody knew where he was. And he came upon this cave. And he knew that this cave went back for miles and miles. And so he decided that he was just going to go in there and die. He just wanted to get lost in these caves and die. So he walked in, and he wandered around for about 3 days until he started to get weak, and he got weaker and weaker. And just when he was at the very end of his rope, he had a revelation. He realized that he was incredibly lucky and that millions of people loved him. He was the most famous country singer in the world. He had a beautiful wife who loved him. He didn't want to die. And so he started to try and find his way out. But he was lost.
Max! Max, come on up here, man. This thing, it's amazing. Come on. Yeah, just get on that ladder right there and then hop over to that railing. Man, it's like the Grand Canyon. I don't know how they move all this metal around.
There's this song by Johnny Cash about this man who gets executed for this crime that he didn't even commit, even though he has the perfect alibi. But the thing is, the alibi is that he's been sleeping with his best friend's wife, so he doesn't say anything, and he gets hung. And every night, she walks by his grave, crying and wearing this long black veil. But that's why Johnny Cash is so great. Because his songs, they're about criminals or people who aren't perfect. Do you know who John Henry is? Do you know what the I Ching is?
Not really. I mean,
You
I
take
knew
3
this girl.
coins, and you toss them 6 times, and then you look at the combinations they make and write them down.
Do I have to do it right now?
And then you look up the readings in the chart to see what they mean.
And it's like a fortune.
Well, not really. It's more of a philosophy for your day, a way that you need to think, the things that you need to do that day. Take these. Give the coins a toss and do it 6 times. And then look at the combinations they make, the heads and the tails, and write them down. John Henry? He was a railroad worker around 1915, and he used to work with a sledgehammer and a steel spike. And he was the fastest, the biggest, the strongest, the best, and everyone from all around talked about him. And so one day the foreman brought this steam drill, and this thing was supposed to get the job done faster than any human could, right? So John Henry decided he was going to challenge it, of course, and they had this big contest. And John Henry won, but he died of a heart attack on the very last stroke.
That sounds like a legend.
Oh, it is. In fact, it's a song.
Yeah, I think I've heard it, but it's not true.
Well, you don't really know that, though, because it was such a popular story, such a legend, that everyone kept writing new verses. And so the verses kept changing and changing. And in some of them, John Henry was big, and in some he was small, in some he was black, in some he was white, in some he died right away, in some he died later, in some he never died at all. And in some of the verses, they talk about his girlfriend, and some of them they talk about his wife or his mother, everything. And you never really know what was true, if it even happened at all.
And?
Well, I've been collecting these verses, and I have about 100 of them. In each verse, John Henry became a totally different person. And so I changed the I Ching. Now it's made up of John Henry verses. I consult my chart, and you get a version of John Henry, the steel driving man. You get a song that's personal to you.
You are a very strange person.
How's the photo shoot coming?
It's going good.
Vic, let me ask you something. If I wanted to take a still photo at night or something, you know, like I wanted to take a portrait of someone in the dark, but I didn't want to use a flash, is there any way I could do that?
Yeah, you just you set up a tripod, you put a camera on it, open up the shutter, let it stay open for 3 seconds, 30 minutes, 3 hours, whatever you want. And then you gotta have some kind of light source. You gotta have a candle, you know, flashlight, fireflies, whatever you want. It's really beautiful.
You ever get turned on by Steph?
No.
Never?
No.
Why not?
Because she's just an object I photograph.
Bet she loves that.
Look, it's a job. I mean, just ask her. We have a market. There's a demand for what we do. She's a product. She knows that. She gets paid for it. You ever get turned on by Samantha?
No.
I don't believe you.
Why not?
I think you think you're not supposed to be turned on by Samantha. Or you try to convince yourself that you're not turned on, or you try to convince her that you're not turned on. I've been there. It's a dangerous place to be.
Well, I don't think I'm there.
It's dangerous because you don't admit to yourself that you're turned on. And then you start to exploit people.
I saw what you were doing last night with the camera and the flashlight. I saw it. Okay, this is going to be your spot over here. All right, and I just need you looking up at this. Okay, let me get a frame on it. All right, I like that. Can I get a little more bounce on her, Vic? Okay, I need you to look up at this thing and have some kind of spiritual reaction to what you're seeing.
I'm sorry, spiritual reaction to what I'm
just
seeing?
look up and there's a little more, I mean, whatever it is, just
Spiritual
more.
reaction to what?
Okay, I need more. And can you lift your head up a little bit and just more of the spiritual. Let's get a better balance on her over here. All right, this is culmination of the film. This is a spiritual revelation of sorts that you have by just looking up here. And when you do it, I need to see it. So can you have your, I want to be able to read it on the face, like the culmination of this journey, the whole thing comes down into this moment.
Culmination of what?
It doesn't matter what the reaction is. What matters is that this is the climax of the film, so I need you to look up here.
The spiritual climax of the film. I mean, all you've shot so far are my knees and my elbows.
Right.
That's
exactly what I want. Yeah, I know you don't think that I know what I'm doing, but I do. Give me a good reaction to what you're seeing up here. Something. Can you just, fuck. Take in the enormity of it. Okay, what's the problem?
I just don't know. I don't understand what you want.
Well, I
don't understand.
I need
what
you
you're
to
trying
generate
get.
some kind of
I can't just
reaction
generate
to
some
this.
kind of reaction to this
Well,
thing.
any kind of reaction.
I don't understand.
Oh, great. I don't know how to make you understand.
This is the
I just,
climax of...
What I need here is
What is this film about?
It doesn't matter what it's about. What I need is, I don't have time for this right now. I don't have time for
You don't have time?
No, I don't. What I need...
What are you talking about?
Taking it in and having some kind
I'm
of...
sorry, I don't trust
You know
you.
what?
I'm sorry, but I haven't seen anything from you. I don't understand.
You don't have to understand. Look up at that thing, take a deep breath, think about your cancer or whatever it is we're following you around for, and when you do,
Please, okay, you know what? How about this? How about I take this away for a little while, okay? Because I don't think you're playing very fair.
Maybe you could do a better job.
Well, maybe I could. Why don't you let me contribute a little? I'm just
I bet you think you...
5 minutes just walking around shooting whatever I see.
I've been working on this for a long time. You've been working on it for 3
You've
days.
been
I know
working on this for a long time. This film is about nothing. There's nothing going on.
Maybe
I
you
am
could...
so sick of this little group. From day one, I have been trying to reach out to Samantha. God only knows what's going on in her head. Is she weak? Is she strong? Does she need someone to take care of her? Does she want to be left alone? I give up. You know what? Here is your fucking I Ching. Can I see the walkie-talkie? Because I really feel like I need to go be alone now. I have been trying to get everyone to learn from each other, you know? I've been trying to get you to learn something from Vic. I've been trying to get Vic to be inspired by Max. I've been trying to get Samantha to see that there's a lot to learn from two artists like me and Vic.
Steph, just take care of yourself, all right?
And while you're at it, why don't you ask Vic about the pictures he took of you last night while you were sleeping?
What?
Yes, right. That's what I did.
You took pictures of her while she was sleeping?
I know what you're thinking, but I'm not going to let you turn this into something that it wasn't. I don't know. I don't know if you think this is weird or it was wrong or what. But I'll tell you, I have been a photographer before each of you were even born. And there's another thing. You don't know anything about the relationship between me and Steph. You don't know what it takes to build the kind of trust that we have. And if I were you, I would be more worried about what's going on with you two than what's going on with us.
I'll tell you what happened. My film was a total disaster between you and...
Oh, wait a second. Don't you blame me for this. I wanted to come out here alone. You begged me to come along. This was your idea.
Now the whole thing's a total shithole disaster.
Fine, maybe I should just take the camera. You know, I'm gonna go off and I bet in 5 minutes I can find something more interesting than this film. If you want some advice, maybe you should get Vic here to take some pictures of you to see what it feels like. Men are afraid of strong women.
Steph, get the bounce card.
John Henry was a baby boy sitting on his mama's knee. Said the big Ben tunnel on the sea, no road's gonna be the death of me. Well, it's gonna be the death of me. Well, it's gonna be the death of me. Thought it's gonna be the death of me. John Henry went in the town. He went in the town to drive. The rocks were so tall, John Henry was so small, till he laid down his hammer and he cried. Thought he laid down his hammer and he cried. Well, he laid down his hammer and he cried. Thought he laid down his hammer and he cried. John Henry had a little woman. Her name was Polly Ann. When Henry got sick and he could not work, Lord, Polly drove steel like a man. Lord, Polly drove steel like a man. Well, Polly drove steel like a man. Well, Polly drove steel like a man. Put one hole in the heading, you can put one hole in the side. Well, the mountain was so tall, John Henry was so small, till he laid